This is definitely going to be awkward, me holding this microphone. But it doesn't matter. This is going to give me the best sound so that you guys can hear me loud and freaking clear, because this Motivation Monday is going to be completely different. Let's get into it. What is up, everybody? Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I don't know how long that it's been. It has been far too long, but this time I have something special for you guys that I hope that you stick around to the end to hear it all the way through. So I'm just gonna go ahead and air it out, you guys. I have been depressed. Yes, I have been depressed. And I'm not talking about just feeling a moment of depression. I'm used to that. I'm kind of familiar with that, nothing serious. It's just like when you haven't worked out for 3 days or something, you just start to feel kind of icky. You just have a moment of feeling depressed. You're not necessarily depressed. But over the last year and probably 6 months now, maybe 6 months now, I don't know, a year and 6 months, I have been depressed, and I didn't even realize that I was. I had no idea that I was actually depressed. And so for the past 4 months, I actually recognized that I was. And so, oh my God, you guys, my heart goes out to people that actually deal with depression on a very, very, very regular basis. I'm talking about people that have dealt with depression for more than 2 years or whatever. If it had not been for my foundation and my upbringing and how I believe and how I think, y'all know, I'm Motivation Monday girl. Like that's who I am. I've never experienced actual depression. And so I know that was the only thing that really grounded me during my depression. And I just can't imagine how people that don't have that foundation, how they would get through it. So this is coming from a very, very, very sincere place in my heart. And if you guys are going through depression, you absolutely need people in your life that are going to motivate you, that are going to push you to overcome this. It is like a freaking warp zone or something. Your mind, you just can't think. Listen. This is how I knew for real that I was depressed. I did something. Hold on. I did something that I never do. I just never do it because I don't care. It's not that I don't care. It's that people just don't hold that much weight to me as far as the things that they're doing in life. I love to see people growing and seeing people try to motivate others, and whatever your grind is, that is fantastic. So I knew that I was depressed when I was scrolling on social media. I was laying in the bed, scrolling on social media, and of course, all my feed is this motivational crap and all this other wealth stuff or whatever. And I'm scrolling, seeing all this stuff, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like this stuff again. Everybody's trying to motivate. Everybody's doing this. Why won't they just sit down somewhere? Why do these people keep doing this stuff? And this sucks. And I'm like, whoa, right? Whoa. Me really feeling some type of way about seeing someone else live their best life. And now I know why it's so easy for people that sit at home and do nothing or have no ambition and no goals and are depressed. I see how it's so easy for you to be a freaking hater. Like, you're a hater. And I said, why am I thinking these thoughts? And it is because I was envious. I was no longer in the place of gratitude, of feeling good about myself, of having confidence, of getting up in the morning and being ready for the day and excited for the next journey or whatever. I had lost it all, you guys. Granted, even through this time, I was still working towards my goals. I was still pushing myself, but I just didn't have that spark that I used to have. And excuse me, I have just gotten out of a very, very serious relationship. I ended the relationship, and also around the same time, my cousin passed away. Sorry, y'all. Whew, sorry, I was not expecting myself to do that. But my cousin passed away, and I thought that I was handling it a lot better than I actually was. But the truth is, it messed me up. And I think that with everything that happened last year, following into this year, and all these sequences of events, it just weighed on me so heavy. Like, I just couldn't get over it. But I knew, as always, my saving grace, and you have to find out what your saving grace is. My saving grace was doing things, was taking massive action, and just doing whatever came to my mind. So I actually started lots of things, and I'm going to finish them. I don't want to tell you guys because I don't want to ruin it. It is a surprise. It was a surprise for me. I'm like, I never even thought about doing these things. But I have to do in order to move and get the momentum going. So, man, it has been one freaking journey, y'all. And I know that I went on this journey for a purpose. I feel like I'm talking on Musley right now, but I feel like I went on this journey for this reason. Y'all, I'm a motivator. I'm here to motivate, and I had to go through that season so that I can really understand what it's like to be depressed. It sucks. You don't have the motivation to do things. One of the other ways I knew that I was depressed was the things that really used to bring me a lot of joy, like my career, my job, what I do. I just didn't find any joy and comfort in it anymore. I couldn't really hide behind this image. I couldn't hide behind my craft anymore. I had to really face myself to see who I was and to now see who I'm becoming. And now I'm on this spiritual journey, and I'm loving every minute of it. I went to bed yesterday and I said, I'm not depressed anymore. Like, I'm just not depressed anymore. Like, I'm finding the joy again, obviously, in creating. I'm finding the joy again, getting up and writing down my visions and going to move my body. And I'm just not depressed anymore. And like I said, I have no idea how I would have gotten through this without my past, without the past Jamie. And so I just want to send some encouragement to you guys on this Motivation Monday. There are a lot of people out there that actually deal with depression on a very regular basis and maybe have dealt with it for most of their lives. And I just want to let you know, why do I keep getting so emotional, you guys? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't really get this emotional. I guess it's a new part of me. I just want to encourage you guys to let you know that no matter where you are in life, when you make the decision, when you make the choice to say, I am tired of feeling like this is a horrible feeling and I don't want to feel it anymore, and you take charge of your life, you are freaking unstoppable. And let me just be 100 with you, okay? It is not going to happen overnight. I know I just said I woke up or I went to bed last night and said I'm not depressed, but that was over the course of 4 months. First of all, recognizing that I was depressed and in this state, and 2, working through it. Like you cannot just sit there and wish things to be better. It just doesn't work like that. You can't do that. You have to really take action. And like I said, for me, moving and doing things, doing anything is just one of my ways to really get through things. So take massive action, y'all. Don't just sit there and wish that things will get better. You don't just wish that you could be this person or you could do these things. You have to really believe in yourself, and that is the first step. That's the first step for me. That is the first step, is believing in yourself. Believe that you can do it, that you can accomplish it. Really freaking believe it. There's much more to come. Thank y'all so much for listening to me. And if you do need some words of encouragement, whatever it is, let me know, y'all. Hit me up in the comments. Anything. Don't be ashamed of it. Don't be afraid of it. Hit it head on. You guys got this. It's Motivation freaking Monday, y'all. And I'm here back in my duty role of helping you guys. This is what I do. This is my joy. This is my gift. And so I want to be there to help you guys. I know how hard it is. I know the freaking struggle, for real, y'all. I know the struggle. So hit me up in the comments. Let's have a conversation. I got y'all. Y'all know I love you, baby. I love you. Oh, also, this is a great time to plug in my boy Hines. I always talk about Hines because Hines doesn't realize the jewels that he dropped. Maybe he does, but he just says it in such a way that's so very down to earth and nonchalant and chill. But when you really think about the things he says, you're like, wait a minute, that was kind of good. So make sure you guys go on to YouTube, look up my boy Hines, Hindz, awesome fella. Hines, thank you for doing what you do. You have actually really encouraged me to get back creating again and get back in my groove. So I appreciate it. And I want to leave you guys with this. Believe in yourself. Freaking believe in yourself. That's the first step. I love y'all. Until next Motivation Monday, I'm excited to announce the new things that are coming forth. Anyways, hold it down, baby. Peace. That was good.